Yes, good morning, students. Students, as you know, we are in sets, and in sets we have learned about what is the set, what is subset, how we represent sets and subsets. Beside this, we have done union and intersection of sets, union and intersection, complement, disjoint. These all we have done. Complement of a set, disjoint sets, we all have done. Today we shall start some more definitions. You can say laws. The first law, yesterday we have seen, that is called idempotent law. Idempotent law. Idempotent law is simply for any set A or any set A, the first is A union A is equals to A, and the second one is A intersection A is also equals to A. So it is quite clear from the symbol, let X belongs to A union A. It means X belongs to A, or to eliminate this U sign symbol, we use or X belongs to A. It means X belongs to A. So X belongs to A union A gives X belongs to A. It means A union A is subset of A. Similarly, if we done is implied by, means if X belongs to A, then X belongs to A, or A, then X belongs to A union A. So similarly we can write A is subset of A union A. Since both are subsets of each other, which gives A is equals to A union A, or A union A is equals to A. This is your first law, which is called idempotent law. Now see some important law. The second law, that is commutative law. Commutative law. For any two sets, A and B, the first A union B is equals to B union A, and the second one is A intersection B is equals to B intersection A. See the proof of first. A union B is equals to B union A. Let us suppose X belongs to A union B. So from the definition of union, we may write X belongs to A, or X belongs to B. This should be further written as X belongs to B, or X belongs to A, because both have same meaning. X belongs to A or X belongs to B, or we may say X belongs to B or X belongs to A. So this implies X belongs to B union A. Thus we have seen X belongs to A union B implies X belongs to B union A. Therefore, from definition of subsets, you must write from definition of subsets A union B is subset of B union A. This is your relation 1. On the other hand, again consider another element. Let Y belongs to B union A. So in first step, remove union means Y belongs to B or Y belongs to A. This implies Y belongs to A or Y belongs to B. On the same way, we can say that Y belongs to A union B. Thus, we have seen that Y belongs to B union A implies Y belongs to A union B. On the same ground as above, we may write B union A is subset of A union B. This is your relation number 2. From 1 and 2, A union B subset of B union A and B union A is subset of A union B. So from relations 1 and 2, we can say that A union B is equals to B union A. It means union of two sets is commutative. Similarly, proceed for second. Our second statement to prove A intersection B is equals to B intersection A. In the same way, let X belongs to A intersection B. This implies X belongs to, since the definition of intersection says that element X should be present in both sets A and B, that means common element. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B. It means it should be written as X belongs to B and X belongs to A. So again, X belongs to B and X belongs to A implies X belongs to B intersection A. Look children, if you write implies and is implied by, implies, this symbol is read as implies and is implied by. Then here we write from equality of sets. From equality of sets. From equality of sets, A intersection B is equals to B intersection A. Equality of sets is written only when you use implies and is implied by, and if you use only implies, then it is just for subsets. See another law, that is called associative law. That is your third law. Associative law. When A, B and C. This law is for three sets. For sets A, B and C. A, B and C. The first law is A union B union C is equals to A union B union C. And the second law is A intersection B intersection C is equals to A intersection B intersection C. There are again two parts of associative law. If question asked in examination, state and prove associative law, then you must write both laws and then prove. Now see the proof. Let X belongs to A union B union C. This means X belongs to A union B or X belongs to C. X belongs to A union B or X belongs to C. First, replace this union symbol by putting OR. Then write X belongs to A. For this A union B, X belongs to A or X belongs to B or X belongs to C, which is already here. Now put these two terms within a bracket. X belongs to A or X belongs to B or X belongs to C. So X belongs to A or X belongs to B or X belongs to C means X belongs to B union C. Further we write it as X belongs to A union B union C. B union C. Replace this symbol OR. Again, if we write implies and is implied by, it means this means X belongs to A union B union C implies this one, and X belongs to A union B union C implies up to A union B union C. So write directly as from the definition of equality, or you may write from equality of sets, from equality of sets A union B union C is equals to A union B union C. A union B union C is equals to A union B union C. This is your result. Similarly, we will prove the second one. The second one is A intersection B intersection C should equals to A intersection B intersection C. So on the same way, let X belongs to A intersection B intersection C. Expand this one by removing the sign of intersection. So first write X belongs to A intersection B. For this symbol of intersection, write it as and x belongs to C. From A intersection B, we have x belongs to A and x belongs to B. This is meaning of A intersection B, and x belongs to A intersection C is already here. So write the last two terms within a bracket, means x belongs to A and see here x belongs to B and x belongs to C. It means x belongs to B intersection C. Again, eliminate this sign of elimination of and, so this should be written as x belongs to A intersection B intersection C. If you write implies and is implied by, this is symbol of implies and is implied by, then we can say A intersection B intersection C is equals to A intersection B intersection C, and you must write here within the bracket from equality of sets. So children, you have seen the proof of very important commutative law, associative law, and now see the proof of distributive law. Distributive law, that is again for three sets A, B and C. For sets A, B and C, first A union B intersection C should equals to A union B intersection A union C, and second is A intersection B union C is equals to A intersection B union A intersection C. This is your distributive law. You have to prove all these laws or relation under same way. See the proof of 1. This law is A union B intersection C is equals to A union B intersection A union C. Suppose or let X belongs to A union B intersection C. Expand this one. What does it mean? It means X belongs to A. For this union we write, or X belongs to B intersection C. B intersection C means X is common element of B and C. So X belongs to A or X belongs to B and X belongs to C. Write this statement in distributed form, means First write x belongs to A or x belongs to B, and x belongs to A or x belongs to C. So we may write it as x belongs to A or x belongs to B, and x belongs to A or x belongs to C. So x belongs to A or x belongs to B. This is called x belongs to A distributed between B and C, or distributes and. So x belongs to A or x belongs to B means x belongs to A union B, and x belongs to A or x belongs to C means x belongs to A union C. So x belongs to A union B and x belongs to A union C. It means x belongs to A union B intersection A union C. So now this is implies, and now write implies and is implied for. So this is implies and is implied by. Hence we have used implies and is implied by. So write from the equality of sets, from the equality of sets A union B intersection C is equals to A union B intersection A union C. Now I think, children, you are in position to prove the second one. So I am just giving one question. Prove it yourself. If you are unable to prove, then I will prove in next class, and after the completion of class I will give you 5 questions related to set theory as a classwork so you solve and submit after the class on the same day. Thank you.